Desert Medical Imaging is one of our community's leading healthcare providers, and now it's celebrating its 20th Scaniversary here in the desert. And here to tell us all about this wonderful milestone and to give us some background is Dr. John Feller. Welcome to Desert Living, John.
Thank you.
I want to start with a background of the company itself.
So the company we started in 1998. We opened up September 21st. We had only 6 employees at that time, and we were only seeing about 2 patients per day. From there, about 5 years later, we added 2 additional offices. So the first one was in Indian Wells. We added an office in Palm Springs in Indio. And we provide outpatient imaging services here in the Coachella Valley, which includes MRI, CT, ultrasound, and also PET-CT, which is an imaging modality that's used for cancer imaging. After growing by adding the additional offices, we started to expand the services that we provide, most importantly with a bunch of new innovations in the last 10 years. So we've expanded to include image-guided therapies, so we do image-guided pain management injections. We also do image-guided therapy for prostate cancer using MRI-guided laser focal therapy.
And I want to come back to that just because September is National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
That's something important.
Yes, yeah, very important. We've expanded to include clinical trials that are looking at things like stem cell therapy, for example. So in more recent years, most of the expansion has included a lot of new innovation. And now in 2018, we see between 25,000 and 30,000 patient encounters per year at the 3 offices that are here in the desert. And we also help to open an office in Shanghai in China. So we read cases remotely from there on a weekly basis also.
Wow. Normally it's the opposite, right? Where you send the scans over there and then they read them and come back here. You mentioned that in the beginning you started with 6 employees. Are any of those still with you today?
No, just one, me.
Just you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one still there. We're up to about 50 employees now.
And you cover all sides of the valley from Palm Springs to Indian Wells, which is great. Talk a little bit about the community outreach programs that you offer.
So over 20 years, as you can imagine, we've had a chance to work with a lot of wonderful programs here in the desert, a lot of nonprofit organizations, so Gilda's Club, the American Heart Association, especially the Go Red initiative, the Alzheimer's Association, Alzheimer's Coachella Valley, Christopher's Clubhouse, many different nonprofits and groups, the Desert Cancer Foundation, the American Cancer Society. And those have included both public awareness lectures, where we provide lectures to help educate the public about imaging and the advantages of imaging, but also helping to support them, financially as they move their missions. Yeah.
Recently, we had a guest on. His name is Sean Story, and he's the founder of a medical IT company. Something that we talked about is the landscape with healthcare and how it's kind of evolving with the influx of new technology. How do you incorporate that into your practice?
So it's a great question. When we opened the office, we were actually the first healthcare enterprise in the desert to switch from reading images off of films that you hold in your hand and put in a light box to computers. That's called PACS. After that, we were also the first one to put CD-ROM burners that actually burn your images onto CDs that we can hand to the patient. And then later, we were the first to bring web-based servers into the desert, where doctors anywhere in the world or patients anywhere in the world can access their images and their reports online. Now we're involved with initiatives that actually are looking at artificial intelligence to improve our ability to detect cancers and to improve.
So definitely you're at the forefront of that.
Yeah, so IT figures very strongly into what we do.
Well, as we mentioned, September is National Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and if you want to learn more about the special discount that Desert Medical Imaging is offered, you can check out the website desertmedicalimaging.com, give Dr. Feller a call, or visit the office in Indian Wells, Palm Springs, one of the 3. We'll be right back. Stay with us, and we'll see you in June. Thank you.